What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy back here with another video. So we're back in APM. They've added something new to the game. Let's find out what that is. So apparently they've added a new box, I think, to like almost all the dualies or something like that. Or all the like trucks got dually beds. I don't know. My game is really not loading in right now. Oh, they added a new truck. Let's check this new truck out. I'm doing a video real fast. My PlayStation's slowing? What? Why is...
Hello, Marty.
Shh. Trying to do something.
Why? You're a pop.
No, I'm recording. So, apparently they added something new. Let's find out what that is. It says it's like a truck bed, so I believe what they did is they added optional duals to the trucks. And like the truck bed and everything else will change. So let's go into here and let's see what they have added. Okay. Attachments, I would think is what it'd be in. Okay, I don't see anything. I really don't see anything. No. Oh, right here. Beds. Oh, so they added the dually bed frame thing. So like the box is a dually. So if I go return and then I go to wheels, I'm guessing, and if I go to not wheels, we want to go to no, we want to go to wheels. Wheels and then tires. Right? Okay, so they added it, but they didn't give us the option to put duals on. Or I'm just not finding the right spot, I'm guessing. I don't know, I'm being honest, where you would find... It wouldn't be in paint, it wouldn't be in that. It would have to be in wheels. It's not in here. I didn't think so. I want to return wheels. Yep. So apparently they did, but they didn't give us the option to put doors on our trucks. At least I can't find anything that shows that. Rims, maybe? It could be in rims. Oh wow, they added a lot of different rims. Oh, those look pretty cool. I like those. Oh, so if you pick the different rims, you get the dually. Dude, that thing actually looks dope. I actually like that. Let me back this up. That way this guy can get into here. This thing looks pretty mean. If I'm being honest. That truck looks pretty cool though too. This thing looks better though. I personally like this one. I'll let him go. That's cool that they added dualies now to the game. So if you didn't see, you go, I'm just gonna go up here to auto, to my personal attachment. But if you go, let it load, let it load, let it load. I don't know why this thing's taking forever to load things. You go to wheels, you go up, you go here, you go to wheels, like we were. No. Where did I go? Thoughts? No. Oh, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Where did I go? I go to wheels. Oh, you go to rims. Okay, so you go to wheels, rims, scroll down, and I believe it's only these three down here that give you the different wheel, the dualies. Yep. So it's only the three down here that give you the dualies. So down on the bottom, you have the option between these. These are pretty cool. I like those. Or you have the APM whiteout, the white edition, or the chrome edition, APM. So that's basically it for that. That's the new update. That's honestly really cool. I'm excited to mess around with this, and I will create a couple setups, and I'll show you guys what that all looks like later. So I'll see you guys. For you, it would be like 20 minutes. For me, it's going to be like an hour and a half. But just me creating a couple truck setups on different, and I'll see you guys later. So here's some different like setups you could do. I just spawned in this is the truck that we did a couple minutes ago. Here's a different one. So this one has um, a dual. It also has the duals on it, but it has different rims. It has the third ones, I think. It has one of the black ones compared to this one, which has the white ones. Oh, this guy's truck's pretty nice, honestly. I think this guy's my close friends. We could do a little truck meet. No, never mind. Anyways, this one kind of looks similar to this. They're kind of like the same, but different. Or one's a GM, one's a Ford. Um, just different for both trucks. This one has. Personally, I do like the GMC better. It does look way cleaner. But I will do a Dodge here. So let's just get a. Let's get the third gen. No, it's the second. No, it's the third gen. If it spawns in. My 5 is being a little unsmart today, so we'll see if it. All right, so here is the stock version. Well, not stock. Here's one of the here's the custom version. And if we go to customization, which you can only use this customization up here. I forgot to tell you, if you have the customization pack. If you do buy it, which is probably like the best one to buy out of all of them, in my opinion, you get access to all of this. So like you could have your tires massive, you could have everything, you could have them absolutely gayed out. Um, just just a ton of opportunities and everything just better for you. If you really wanted to, you could do like the size of the wall height, just better. But we're gonna go to rims. And like I said, I don't think any of these, no, none of these do duels. These I don't think do duels. Oh no, these ones do here. So these ones here do duels too. So if you don't like the blacked out ones, you could do like an older duel. So you could do like, I don't know, which one would be an old one? Would be like these would be an older one, or those would be kind of newish. But these would be older too. These ones would look pretty. This looks pretty nice. You could do these ones, which not the coolest, but also pretty cool. There's lots of different options. These would be dualies. Nope, these are singles. So there are some duals. You just have to go through and look at which ones are duals, which ones are not. Those are actually pretty cool. I like that. But these are duals. See, those are duals. But I do like these with this truck. I think I'm gonna keep this a single rear rail, a single on the front. We'll apply the change. We'll back this thing up just to give you guys some sort of like difference between the two, between all three of these trucks. So this is the Ram, of course. I already told you guys this. This is the one, the single rear rail. Uh, Here's the dually GMC. It looks pretty clean, pretty clean, pretty clean. And then you got the Ford, of course. Um, but yeah, hold on, hold on. No way, this one. No, go back down. No, go back down. If I hit F. Okay, that's just terrible. That's terrible. That's the Ford is that's cool but terrible. Oh, like these trucks are not bad looking. I personally prefer, the Dodge, the Ram, technically speaking. It just looks way nicer. The older style trucks, personally, to me, look cool, but the newer ones like this Duramax, this not the Denali right here looks really nice. This Power Stroke is pretty cool, pretty cool. This Power Stroke and this Cummins over there are I think the same year. I think that's an '01 or 2 maybe, and that's a I could tell you if I look at the game. This is I believe a 15. So not even close to years. I know this is an own. This has to be from '09 to Yeah, this is an '09 or an '03. One of those between those 2 years is somewhere in there is where I would guesstimate this truck's based off of. And this is of course the 2025 Denali L5P Dirty Mac GMC, which not bad truck, but also not a not my favorite, honest. We'll get a Chevy in here. We'll get a Chevrolet. We'll do this Chevy because I know people are gonna be like, "Well, you're criticizing the Chevy, you're criticizing all of the others, but you won't put a Chevy in there and do the Chevy." I'm like, "Do the Chevy." I'm like, "Okay, I'll do the Chevy," but trust me, you're probably not gonna like how I'm gonna base it off of. So just for context, this Chevy is very long. Like this is probably the second longest truck in the game. Let's customize this truck out. I want to make sure I'm not going to hit my GPU or anything like that up on my top there. So it already has a couple attachments on it. So I'm going to take all the attachments that are on it off, and then we'll mod it out from there. That way you guys can get a feel of how I like to customize it out. We'll just get rid of everything. Oh no, we don't. We want the tailgate. Everything that's add-on. So this is the box single. Neither did the drop hitch. Okay, this is a stock Chevy. I believe this is the '09. I believe '09. It's like '09 to '93. I think. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure. But we will do the top lights, the cab lights. I personally don't do any of these lights. I personally do this grill because it looks the best on almost all the trucks. This one's just it's nice, but I don't like that little grill. Yeah, I don't like the grill right there. To me, it just seems like it's too much, and it hides kind of like the logo. This one, it brings it out enough. This light bar, it would be cool. It looks pretty cool for off-roading. Honestly, this one's better. I prefer this one. For this truck, I prefer that. We don't want a spotlight. We could do toolbox, but we really don't need to. I'm gonna do a 10,000 pound winch. We will probably do no hitches, no nothing on this, just because it's probably gonna be an off-road truck anyways. I'll just jack it up and just throw a bunch of cool things, make it just massive height. Just absolutely absurd this truck out. So that's all the cosmetics that we're gonna do to it. We're gonna go to engine now. We'll put a supercharger in it. We'll put the other turbo on it. We'll give it 25% more power. Like this thing needs more power. We'll go suspension. We'll lift kit. Yeah, that's terrible. We'll do a rear lift kit. That's just absurd. We ain't gonna do no camber. We're not gonna. Well, we'll raise this up. That way it holds more weight if we wanted to put a trailer behind it. But that's kind of ridiculous if you're gonna put a trailer behind it. Wheels. Now this is where some people get messed up on. You don't want to do too big of wheels, but you don't want to do too small. And these tiny little like rubber bands are gay. So what we want to do is make them thick, and then we probably want to jack them up. Do I have camber on these wheels? I don't want rims, tires. I have these cambered, don't I? Wheels. These must be like cambered, aren't they? They are cambered. That's kind of weird. Um, Tires. Wouldn't it be tires? Here we go, mud grabbers. Uh, I don't know where probably around there's where you would do for that. I don't remember what. where the camber is to uncamber these wheels. So we could do duals. We could do a dually. Dude, that'd be actually cool. The next thing they're probably gonna add is front duals too. That way you could have it like a mini, a mini monster truck, kind of like Whistle and Diesel's Mega Man Monster Max. I did. Yep. I never forget. I love it. So nice. That's okay. I'm trying to find. Yes, I am, and I'm trying to find something. Oh, if I have found the camber, boys, I have found the camber. So right now it's at 0. We're gonna flatten that out. That way the truck is actually flat. So, which is perfect, honestly. So that's perfect. We apply everything. That is the Chevy truck. That's pretty tall, honestly. That's about what, two of me tall in Roblox, I should say, which is crazy to think about that this truck is that tall. But also, you gotta think all 4 of these trucks could be that same. Could look exactly the same or almost identical to this. Just the body type would be different. But honestly, it looks pretty cool. I like it. Let me know what you would do differently to all these trucks. Which truck's your favorite out of all of these? And personally, which one would you rather drive out of all these? And let me know why. Uh, I think that would be it for the video. I think this is all what would happen. If you want to see me do like camping with these trucks, let me know. Or test them. I'll test them to see which one's like the fastest, which one's strongest, which one's just better overall, and then I'll give you my personal opinion. My personal opinion is that GMC right there, this one over here, this one is gonna, it would win. It would destroy all. If I took all 3 of these other trucks and made them the exact same year as this GMC, it wouldn't be a contest. I think the only truck we would have issues with, yes, would be the GM. Would be the no, because the Ford doesn't have a brand new. Yeah, no, it does. It's right here. The Ford has a brand new one. The Dodge has this, but that's it. So that's interesting. So the only dually technically is this. So we could do this one. We would do this, of course, this Ford, and then we would go up and do this Chevy. But this Chevy doesn't have duals. Or we could downgrade this to this and just use this. I think that'd work. Downgrade the GMC to under 2000 or 2000, like 2015 and lower, and then use that instead, and just of course drop the this the Chevy down to ride height, and let's see which one could pull more. Of course, we would move these wheels back into the truck so they're lined up. But if we're doing that, then this is winning. This Cummins would take it. I am 50% sure this Cummins would take it. All 3 of these trucks, it's nothing. I'm pretty sure. That would be a pretty cool video. Let me know if you want to see me do that, and I hope you guys enjoy. Peace out.